It is Group B qualifiers in the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. South Sudan facing off against Cameroon. Cameroon could make this group interesting by recording victory here today. South Sudan, the only team yet to taste defeat in Group B. No problem with the table. So players wait. Just making sure we got the right numbers and players out onto the floor. We've got a problem. It seems to be with the Cameroonian team. So maybe a change to the starting lineup here. For Cameroon, we can see, yeah, there is the number 25. That is Roger Moutet, who wasn't on the 5 listed to start the game. He will start as a substitute, and we will see Bryce Igar Bijas starting. Thought that was a surprising addition for Cameroon, but either way, it's Bijas that gets the first possession. Cameroon, they win the jump. Man-to-man defense for South Sudan. A lot of teams used a zone against Cameroon. See if that's something that South Sudan will go to. First possession. Deep in the paint. Oh, a physical dart. And Philippe Mbaye gets the opening score for Cameroon. Went right at the shot blocker in Dengakuth. Moved him out of the way to get the easy finish. Now Omot trying to get something going. A fast start here for Cameroon as the steal and finish is good. That was Jeremy Nzeli, the veteran guard for this Cameroonian team. Played a long time in France, across their professional leagues. A great start for Cameroon. 4 early points for them. We said points have been a problem. As the finish is good for South Sudan. Opening points for them come through Jackson McCoy. Driving layup from the young point guard from South Sudan. It is Nzeli. Off the high screen. Guarded closely by Mafiang Miao. Tips it away. Referee says it's a foul. There he is. Doesn't like the call. Great team play up for the South Sudanese team. Mafiang Miao always brings energy. Plays hard on the defensive end. Good offensive player as well. Able to space the floor. Shoot it from the outside. Foul will mean it's end-line possession for Cameroon. They get it in. A little fake. And now Benoit trying to find the space. He does. Mbala. Omot wants to travel. Referee disagrees. What a start this is for Cameroon then. Mbala gets it to go. This is what he's capable of doing. He's another man we've seen, often in this Cameroonian jersey. Also plays his club basketball in France. Sorry, he's in Spain this season, has played the last couple of years in France. Spent some time with Limoges in Pro A. Now he's in Casares in the 2nd Division Leb Gold in Spain, where he's averaging 13.9 points per game. A strong season for Mbala, who is a 70% free throw shooter. He scores this one. And this is a great start for Cameroon. 7 points already for them. And he only had 9 in the whole of the first quarter yesterday. As a foul is called. It's going to go against Cameroon. Yeah, just a little bump from Samir Betcom. McCoy steps through to the left hand again. Well, twice we've seen Jackson McCoy get deep and is able to finish. Betcom now playing against the pressure. Good work from McCoy. hounding the ball handler. Alsbeck come past him. His finish doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Won by McCoy. He will push in the opposite direction. Pass looking for Akuth is deflected. Stolen by Cameroon. Now they'll take the three in transition and knock it down. Roger Mute knocking down the three. Oh, it's actually given us just a two. Foot must have been on the line. My apologies. Mao gives it over. Akuth way outside the three-point line. Another turnover for South Sudan. Zeli can't get the finish. And now Kwani has it. They'll try and organise to McCoy. A disjointed start here for South Sudan in this first 3 minutes. McCoy again, he's been the offense for South Sudan that time. He's got to go out towards Omot, who is fouled on his way to the basket. Omot did a good job there. Shot clock getting low. Has to just go one-on-one. That's the ability he has. Quebec-Con will go out. Omot to the line. Omot playing his club basketball in Germany this season for the Gießen 46ers. As Coach Deng looks on, and he was happy to get Omot into this national team program. Just one of two on that occasion. Still a 5-point lead for Cameroon. Change at the point for them. New man in is Gideon Peter. And Bala. Now, all moves as South Sudan starting to pack it into the inside. That possession looks more like yesterday from Cameroon, where, nothing towards the basket, all on the outside. Swiftly the other way. Offensive foul, wiped away. Kwani trying to get deep, get to the basket, on straight into the defender. Well, 50-50 there for me. And Bala, did a good job of getting over. Was he stationary? That's the question. Guitar off the screen. It is a zone now from South Sudan. Can Akuth kind of anchor down that middle? That occasion, he can't, but he snatches in the rebound. That's a great board on the big man. As Omot pushes the other way. Bit of space. Omot, well guarded, has to go to the step back. Doesn't go, and Cameroon's defense holds firm once again. Well, set points have been hard to come by, but they've been great defensively in both their games. And credit to them as a double team comes. Jump hook fails to get the friendly bounce. Cameroon held Rwanda to 45 points, held Tunisia to 56 as well. And they can't hold Jackson McCoy right now. He gets to the basket again, but leaves the finish short. It's a 4-on-1 break. No foul, and the easy dunk in the end is a good for Philippe Bayahay. Cameroon is 7-point lead here. McCoy, another possession for him. Gives it to Omot. Omot backing it down. Has it tipped? He will keep it. Shot clock got reset there. Here we see Kwani trying to take the charge. The referee says he didn't get it. And substitutions are coming in for Cameroon then. Bayahay goes out. And Mida comes in, as does Chusi. Sudan get it in to Nuni Omot. Hasn't been able to exert his influence yet. Omar, his kick out. Well guarded, 4 on the clock. South Sudan got to get a shot away. Not sure they know. Now throws it up, hits the ring. And an easy rebound for Cameroon, and then they give it straight back. McCoy to Mao, that's what he does. Mathiang knocks it down. Said he's a great role player for this South Sudanese team. That's exactly what he's capable of doing. Picks up the steal, spaces the floor, knocks down his first points of the game. Can that spark South Sudan now? They trail by 4. So we're still awaiting the last 3 to go on the screen. There you see it now. McCoy draws 2, finds Akuth, lovely extra pass. Kwani for 3. Back-to-back triples for South Sudan. Well, this is what they've been able to do. South Sudan shooting more than 40% as a team from beyond the 3-point line. Such a difference in comparison to the other nations here in the African qualifiers, where points have been hard to come by from the 3-point line. As we see there, a miss for Cameroon. There's a Dalamoto, a guy who did knock him down yesterday for Cameroon, fails to get the score. Omar with a finish. South Sudan some momentum now as they take their first lead. 8-0 run for them. And by scoring, lets them get back into this zone defense as well. Turnover, possession with South Sudan. All that work done early from Cameroon being undone here. There we see Omar with the spin and finish. Great work from him. So now McCoy draws the foul. Yesterday we saw Ariste Muaha Chisei really cause some problems for some of the Rwandan attack players with his pressure in the backcourt. Right now, McCoy's doing a pretty good job. And a lovely little fake from him. All the way to the ring. McCoy seems to be thriving under that pressure. 6 points early for Jackson McCoy. Alamoto had it blocked by Akuth. And he's going to come away with it as well. Deng Akuth. Excellent job. Wants the foul to be called and unsportsmanlike. Don't think that's going to happen, but Deng Akuth gets the block. And his club basketball in Georgia this season, Akuth, and really is growing as a player. You know, leads this South Sudanese team in efficiency per game through the first 2 games. Averages 10.7 rebounds a game. Confusion from both teams over whether timeout's called. McCoy with the ball. A bit less pressure against him this time. That ability, as we said, to break down his man. He's going to go again. Gets to his left hand once more. Well, how many times a Cameroon can let Jackson McCoy get to that left-hand side of the basket? 2 more for him. He has 8 points, 4 of 5 from the field. Every one of them has been driving to that left side. You've got to do a better job keeping it away. You see it, just a little hesitation and go. Finishes beautifully with his right hand on this occasion, but same spot. Dalamoto responds with a 2 of his own. Substitutions have come in for South Sudan and brought in the big presence of Joel Marial. And it's the number 15. Again, it's McCoy. This time, though, he says, take away my left, I'll get to the right. Gets to the ring. Other side as Marial tries to close up the paint, an imposing figure in the middle of his zone. Here's the long arms of Marial. He showed it there. And here it is, McCoy. Little crossover. Slices in. That is too easy for McCoy. Great work from him. He's got double digits already. 10 points in just 8 minutes for McCoy. Could be more here. He's got a lane. McCoy goes once more. And look at the unselfish play. Omar for three is good. That is tremendous South Sudanese basketball there. McCoy breaks his man down, unselfishly moves it on. And now can get back into this zone. They're packing it into the inside. Cross-court pass. It's slow from Cameroon. They can't find any opening. Tipped away from Adalamoto. And it is possession for South Sudan. Here you see McCoy kicks it. The extra pass. Great ball movement. Leads to the three from Omar. Well, those two, Omar has 6, McCoy has 10. Now scoring Cameroon on their own as we have 1 minute left here. McCoy this time will go to the outside and he knocks it down. What a first quarter for that young man. Zeli moves it on. Cameroon reeling here. Zeli trying to end the run. A three doesn't go. Omar eventually grabs in the rebound. They're in no hurry. Now give the ball to McCoy. Why not? Let him go to work once again. McCoy with the switch. And an offensive foul is called. Marial trying to get deep position. Called for the offensive foul there. And 12-0 run this is for South Sudan. Kwani goes out. High fives all around for him, but that is the man of this first quarter. Jackson McCoy. Great energy from South Sudan on the defensive end. Cameroon can't find an opening. Adalamoto. Oh, in and out for him. How did it not go? Offensive rebound. Doesn't fall. Now shot clock still winding down. And the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter. So some confusion. Baseline drive. Foul was called against Marial. The question is that team fouls and is there time left for Cameroon? They're going to go to the screen. South Sudan players come in. Great opportunity for the referees just to check this one over. Make sure they get the right call. What a run for South Sudan here in the back end of this first quarter. Let's have a look. So the clock is on. And 2 shots to come for Frank Chubaibakala. Yet to score in this one. Marial has whistled for his second. Still discussions ongoing. Just trying to get to the right time on the clock, I think. Showing 7 seconds at the moment. Needs to be 0.7. I think it's a 0.6. So we'll go with 0.6 instead. Two free throws to come for Chubaibakala. First from him. Gets the roll after a long wait. Coach Deng looking on. Second is good. So last heave perhaps for South Sudan. They'll go long. It's tipped and that will end the first quarter. Well, Cameroon started so brightly, but the quality of South Sudan led by this 8-point advantage. They will have possession as well. going into the second period. So Padiet Wang comes in for South Sudan. So they will go with the 5 of Kochbar, Pillay, Gatkuth, Tenipot, and Padiet Wang. So a small lineup for South Sudan. Not one starter out there showing their depth. And Cameroon have Adalamoto, Lebois, Nzuli, Pitar, and Chupai Bakala as their 5. It is Bar handing it off. Gatkuth, who was a bright spark off the bench yesterday in that big win over Tunisia. Maren Gatkuth made 2 threes. I think he was 3 for 3 at one stage. On his way to 10 points. A real X factor for the team. As Coach Deng shouting out instructions, organising his team here. Wang, an explosive athlete, takes the jumper, misses badly, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Disjointed first offense for this 5 for South Sudan. It is then Chubai Bakala trying to find an opening. Just manages to get it back to the hands of Pitar. Pitar's pass moved on by Adalamoto. Good defense from South Sudan. Little step through. Finish doesn't go. And here comes South Sudan in transition. Wang has it. Tipped away from him into the backcourt. Now he uses the screen. Wang rejected by Paul Lebois. So Lebois, a man known throughout world basketball as a tremendous prospect. Couldn't quite get the tip on that occasion. Now he's on the defensive end, the 0-0 for Cameroon. Wang has it. Gets into the ring, or into the paint, passes it off. Foul is called. Oh. Yesterday, you saw Padiet Wang take off out of nothing for a top 10 play as he posterized the Tunisian defense. Inline possession, and it'll be Wang that brings it in. Hot comes out. 3, too strong. Delay couldn't get that one to go. Lebois showing the range, knocks it down. Well, he said he was and is still regarded as a high-level prospect. Plays his club basketball in Italy in the top division. Knocks down the 3 there. Now he's going to switch on to Gatkuth. He's got to know the scout on Gatkuth because he is a man who can knock it down this time, though. Gatkuth's 3 comes up short. Possession back for Cameroon. Good start again to them, or for them, at the beginning of a quarter. Pitar gives it up, cuts through. Defense a little disjointed from South Sudan here. Not sure if they're in man or zone. Zebois fouled. It's a good go against Padiet Wang. Line possession. Pitar brings it in. Trying to find somebody. Let's get it into Ibois. Step through. Finish doesn't go. Great offensive rebound for him. Celta fake. Throws it down. Well, Ibois from nothing. We haven't seen a lot of him for Cameroon through this qualification window. And plays like that make you wonder why. Big time finish from the 22-year-old. Now he's going to switch on to McCoy, who's back into the game. McCoy not able to get past him here. South Sudan, 3 on the clock. Gakuth fires it up and makes it. Well, we kept saying, you got to know the scout on that man. Gakuth knocking down the 3 ball with consistency yesterday. Does it here today as well. Six-point game now. The breathing room for South Sudan as Pitar penetrates and Zuli, is rejected by Akuth. The finish doesn't go. The rebound is Omot. Well, that was Wang once again. Trying to provide the highlight plays. There he is, getting up. Omot's finish doesn't go. So the foul in the end was called on Frank Chubai Bakala. And it's going to be Nuni Omot at the line. All the starters backing swiftly for South Sudan there. Kuth back in. McCoy is back in. Omot back in as well. Coach Deng knows, doesn't want to take any chances here. They have the lead, but Cameroon just started to get some momentum once again. 2 of 2 from Omot. Coach Ifar looks on. South Sudan also getting into that 2-3 zone once more. Tough pull up, doesn't go. Ebois on the glass. And he'll be shooting 2 here again. Ebois doing a tremendous job offensively. Well, both ends of the floor, in fact. Don't want to take away from his defensive effort. And this is a man who went to Italy at a young age. Really established himself as, like I said, a big-time prospect. He played the Jordan Brand Classic International game in Brooklyn, New York. And then, this is a guy who averaged 15 points, 11 rebounds per game at the ADS Next Generation Tournament. Get that one to go. Just 1 of 2 for Ebois as the lead is now 7 in favor of South Sudan. McCoy draws the switch. Ebois can't keep McCoy in front of him. They're going to have to send a second defender towards Jackson McCoy here, Cameroon. They've been switching on that ball screen. He has consistently broke down whoever has tried to guard him. 14 points now for McCoy. Picard into the lane. Pass off the foot of Ebois. And it is possession back to South Sudan. Yeah, we see Ebois with the finish earlier in the game. Before Gakuth. Marina 3. McCoy loses it, gets it back from Akuth. Better defense that time, forces him to pass, but only for Nuni Omot to be fouled shooting a 3. Defensive breakdowns from Cameroon here. Got to do a better job. So they've got to send 2 defenders, or they've got to be ready away from the ball to help out against McCoy. He did it there. But just managed to give up 3 shots. Timeout called. Omot will shoot 3 shots, a chance to make it a double-digit game again in favor of South Sudan as midway through this second quarter. Important time, really. Cameroon, they started so brightly, been pulled back by South Sudan, who now looking more and more comfortable. Something needs to change for that Cameroonian team. You see the coaches in deep discussion. They would love to get a little run going here, make this a tight game, or closer game than it is right now, heading into the second half. Coach Deng looking comfortable. He's been able to rotate into that deep bench that he has. And now Omar at the line has moved himself into double figures with the first two makes. Adds that one. So it is 34-22, a 12-point advantage for South Sudan. Their largest lead of the game here. Alamoto has it, trying to find some room, gets it to the high post. Mbala, oh sorry, Ebois, too strong on that occasion. Look at McCoy pushing. McCoy all the way, rejected, but a foul is called and he will go back to the line. Jackson McCoy continues his fantastic game. He will be at the line for two shots now. 14 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 2 rebounds, an assist as well. Steadies himself, doesn't get it to go, gets his own rebound and puts it home for 2 more. How does that happen if you're Cameroon? Another defensive mistake for them. South Sudan rolling now. Lead stretched out to 15. The response doesn't go again. Ebois on his own on the glass. Has it rejected by Akuth. Akuth with the ball. Comes off the screen. Trying to find some room. He draws the switch. Gatkuth for 3 again. Doesn't go. The South Sudan bench were up. They thought it was going to drop. As Cameroon moved the ball to the near side. Adalamoto. He can't get it to go. Two of 7 from beyond the 3-point line. Cameroon in comparison to 4 of 9 for South Sudan as McCoy draws the offensive foul that time. And Akuth got the big time block a second ago. That's some good defense on that possession there from Muaha Chuse, as we see the block from Akuth. The lead remains at 15. Cameroon still haven't found a way to unlock this zone. They put Adalamoto in the high post. Oh, yesterday in the game against Rwanda, I called for someone to go into that high post area all game long. They've made that adjustment. Going into today, they've put Adalamoto there. They've put Ebois on the low block, and you know, it seems to be working for them. In fact, it's not Ebois. That's my fault. That's Behe in there. There's Adalamoto. Sorry, Benoit Mbala misses the jump shot. A foul is called against Mathiang Miao. He doesn't like the call. Two shots awarded to Cameroon. It is Philip Behe. Makes number 1. Omar walking to the bench. The referee's told him to wait. He's not going to be allowed to sub now. So now comes back. So play will continue. Can't sub between free throws in international basketball under FIBA rules. So Coach Deng in discussion with McCoy. Free throw is good. 2 points for Behe. Still a 13-point game here. So Omot heads to the bench. So 3 fouls against Omot. The last one was actually caught against Tim, not against Matiang Miao. Jackson McCoy just getting the space, going one-on-one. He will go back to the line. Just too much room to guard McCoy right now. They don't have an individual matchup which can slow him down, so somebody needs to come help. McCoy again makes another one. What a game he's had. 17 points in this first half. Sorry, 18 now. Still got 4 minutes pretty much to go. Now 19. An excellent game from Jackson McCoy. Mbala powers his way through the chest of Akuth. He's fouled. South Sudan not happy. They think it should be an offensive foul, as Mbala's the one who's made the contact. Referees, though, disagree. It will be possession. Sorry, 2 shots for Benoit Mbala. Mbala makes the first. Second is good as well. So 5 points personal for Mbala. Cuts it to a 13-point game. I think Akuth has gone out. Only 1 personal foul against Akuth. McCoy guarded in the backcourt again. He just goes past his man, draws a lot of attention, gets the open 3 for Kwane. And the 2 guys who played together in Croatia combining there, as McCoy finds Kwane for the 3. Second 3 of the game for Kwane. Response from Pitar, too strong. Who's going to snatch the rebound? It is Kwane once again. Here comes McCoy, this time to Mathiang. Bile can't get it to go as Mbala closes the door on his attempted penetration. Another 3 for Cameroon, another miss. Good rebound there for South Sudan. They'll look to push, but the pass didn't find the target it intended. South Sudan managed to save it. 4 on the clock. They're going to have to go. McCoy for 3. It gets it to go. Jackson McCoy, 22 points in the first half. Doing everything for his team. 9 of 10 from the field. And now the block. But it's called a foul. South Sudan rolling here. It's a 19-point game. Ile came from behind. Thought he got it clean on the rotation, but yeah, that's the right call, I think. It'll be 2 shots to come. Teams go to the benches. What a run this is. 2 shots to come coming out of the timeout. Coach Deng not taking chances, as we said. And warning his team the last possession was not one they wanted, despite the fact they're just at the quality of Jackson McCoy to step up and make the shot they needed. There, he makes number 1. Problem with the score table, just talking to the officials. Felipe has 7 points personal now. He leads leads the way for this Cameroonian team. It's it to go there. 4 of 4 he is from the line. Again, Cameroon pressure up the floor. What they can't do is just open up the lane for McCoy. Look how deep he's got already, McCoy. Kicks it out. Belay forces it up, and the defense holds firm. Behe sells a little fake and step through to the basket. He has double digits. A little run for Cameroon. They're now within 15. McCoy off the screen, draws the switch. Barney attacks towards the baseline. Whistle. Oh, the shot clock's on 21. That's the problem. So shot clock was reset. Not really sure why. The referees will have to adjust. 1:41 left on the game clock. South Sudan. I'll bring it in from the side. Clock's at 14, so still plenty of time for them. Belay trying to find some room. Shakes his man, but once again, nowhere to go for Belay. Great defense from Cameroon. That time it was Muha Chusei. And he said he's a very good on-ball defender. He caused real problems for Rwanda yesterday. He moved off of McCoy, interestingly. Shows his worth there. So now he gets it back. Moves it side to side. Mbala throws it high. And once more, it works. That high-low play. Behe is the man who gets the score. Cameroon, a little run here. Get themselves within 13. At one stage, the lead was out to 19. There's McCoy to Kwani. He can shoot it. Doesn't go. Great offensive rebound and one. Coach Bar. Such contributions throughout the team for South Sudan. Coach Bar has played 4.5 minutes. Hasn't even taken a shot. But working hard on the glass. Gets the offensive rebound. Puts it home. Big man plays his club basketball in Denmark. After spending 4 years at Bradley University in the US. We're inside the last minute of the first half here. Penetration and finish. Doesn't go. Foul is called. Parr doesn't like it. Well, the confidence of Philippe Behe there. He's had a good game now. Off the dribble down the middle. Nearly got the dunk. He will have to earn them from the line instead now. First is good. Behe, 13 points. Makes that one as well. McCoy can go 2 for 1 here. Jackson McCoy crosses over. Has to pull it back out. Comes the screen. McCoy draws the switch. Crosses over. Good defense from Cameroon. Jackson McCoy's finish doesn't go. He gets the offensive rebound. Kwani will take it. Doesn't hit it. And here come Cameroon. They got numbers in transition. Surrounded at the basket. And a forced shot doesn't go. Plenty of time for South Sudan here. Kwani slows it down. Now set his feet. Kwani for 3. It's short. Neither team able to capitalize in that last 30 seconds. But it is South Sudan through a good first half. have the fault for teams like South Sudan who have those ambitions of moving on and then making it through to the World Cup as well. Second half action. South Sudan 48, Cameroon 34 as we are underway. Possession is Cameroon. Yes, they will go with that 5 we see there. Out on the floor, Betcom, Nzeli, Mbala, Mute and Bayen. And it is the number 26, Philippe Bayahay, that is leading the way for them. In the first half, Roger Mute turns it over as he is tied up. And possession now to South Sudan. Their 5 is Kwani, Akuth, Matthew Miao and Omot alongside point guard Jackson McCoy, the number 20. It is Omot, who also had a good game in the first half. His pass deflected and McCoy will be called for the foul. Both teams start with a turnover then, giving it back to the opposition. Cameroon bring it down. Play is called by Samir Bekom, the point guard for Cameroon. Scoreless he was in that first half. He gives it up to Mbala. Now Mbala will take the 3. Another miss for Cameroon. It has been a woe for them throughout this qualification period here in Senegal. They've not been able to consistently make 3s as McCoy glides in, and he's going to pick up another foul. Well, back-to-back fouls against McCoy. That could be the only thing that slows him down here. And it's going to be number 3 on him. That angle looked like the right call. McCoy will go to the bench. It is his 3rd. He said that might be the only thing that will slow that young man down. 22 first half points for him. And Gatkuth has come in, a man who has shown his quality at this level. There he is with the ball now. Marang Gatkuth loses his defender, pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Invites Cameroon to push in the opposite direction. Nzeli says, let's slow it down now. Calls for the screen. Mbala rolls into the high post. Now he can try and shoot over the top of the switching defender. He does, but misses. He's still searching for our first points in this 3rd period. Omot spins. Can't finish through the contact. Still we wait. More than 2 minutes without a basket now. As Cameroon go from the outside and a foul is called against Gatkuth. 3 shots to come. It's Betcom. He went down easy, but no inexperience perhaps from Gatkuth, 22 years of age. He's currently at Montana State University. Samir Bekom makes number 1. Still has 2 more shots to come. That one is good. Samir Bekom makes 2 of 3. First points of this quarter make it a 12-point game. South Sudan need to go forward here. If they throw it into the backcourt, they're only going to have a second or so to cross the halfway line. Do they realise that? They get it in and just manage to cross the line. Gatkuth over to Omot. Omot backing it down. Nice kick out, but defense rotating well. Jimmy Nzili gets the deflection. The substitutions came in for Cameroon already here. Mandalamoto in, Paul Ebois as well. Said Ebois, you know, produced in his 8 minutes or 7.5 minutes of the first half. 6 points, 4 rebounds for him. We haven't seen a lot of the highly regarded prospect here in qualification in this international window. Get an extended run though here today. That's a man, as I said in that first half, plays in the top division, the Liga Basket Serie A in Italy for Brescia. Omot scores over the top of him with the shot clock winding down though. Just now Vectom brings it down. The score allows Sudan to set up their defense once again. Vectom finds a little lane. Can he finish? He can't, but he will be fouled. And 2 shots to come. Kuth is going to pick up another one. Fouls racking up for the South Sudan backcourt then. That'll be number 2 on Maranga Kuth. Already 3 on McCoy. 2 as well. Sorry, 3 fouls on Nuni Omot as well. So Coach Deng a little concerned perhaps at this moment in time. He has some fouls. They do still have a sizable lead here though. 1 of 2. And something happened there away from the ball. Not sure what's happened. Seems to be something against Nuni Omot, which is going to be hurt this South Sudan team. That is for sure. Well, technical foul, maybe a double technical here. And this, as I said, will hurt South Sudan more than it's going to hurt Cameroon, because that is foul number 1 on Philippe Beahe. He's gone to the bench, but it is foul number 4 on Nuni Omot. So if that is his 4th, he will have to spend a lot of time on the bench now, and a chance for Cameroon. At one stage, they trailed by 19. It's now down to 13. One of the key guys, or 2 of the key guys now, for South Sudan on the bench with foul problems. Where will they go for offense? Kwani has it. Too strong from him. He's going to stay with the offensive rebound. Putback doesn't go. And here comes Cameroon. Well, South Sudan, Omot and McCoy have been such a big offensive force for them. Those 2 have 35 of the 50 for South Sudan. So the question is now, who will step up for them? Kuth has the ball. He uses the 2 screens. Kuth, now Pillay glides in. The left-handed finish doesn't go. Quick screen. Etcom forces the pass. Kick violation against Cameroon. And Bida turns it over. And a low-scoring quarter here in period number 3. 3-2 in favour of Cameroon at this moment in time. Kuth fouled. Second foul against Cameroon, so just be a sideline possession. Already 5 team fouls against South Sudan, so Cameroon can find a way to get themselves to the line here. They need to continue to be aggressive. It is Beckham. Just picked up the personal. He will now go out. Gakuth uses the screen. And Gakuth sets the re-screen for him, trying to find the room for three. Comes up short, though. Cameroon been getting the stops. And have held South Sudan to just 2 points in 4.5 minutes here, but they can't get going consistently offensively. And an offensive foul is going to go against Bebois. He had the mismatch on the low post. Bebois there, you can see it's that right arm around the waist, and Mathiang Miao looking towards the official to ask or to inquire as to what he was going to call. Delighted when it went in his favour. Kwani to Miao. Same matchup as Miao misses. Bebois, first man to the rebound. He'll push in transition. Crosses over. Runs into traffic though. Good hands from South Sudan, and now they'll pick up the steal. Cross-court pass. Bile. Euro steps in. Can't finish. He's on the floor, and Cameroon have some numbers down in offense now. Scrappy play, and eventually now cross-court to Adalamoto. His drive doesn't go. Another rebound for South Sudan. Their chance to run. Deng moves it on to Gakuth. He slows it. Smart play from him. Now he'll take the three, and Gakuth knocks it down. Well, he slowed it down. Thought it was the right play, then fired up a shot. A confident stroke as Gakuth makes his second three of the game. He had a couple of big ones yesterday as well. And that just steadies things for South Sudan as they've opened up a 16-point lead now. It's 50.5 minutes. So now, will there be a response out of the timeout? Cameroon, they have the ball in the hands of Pitar. He gets it back. Adalamoto's got a wide open man in the corner. And it is good for Shusi. Knocks down the three. Makes it a 13-point game. Gakuth picks up his dribble, gets it back. Didn't look at the basket, so now backs it out. Clock to 5 seconds, takes the three. Comes up short, and that could be an unsportsmanlike foul because it was a grab of the jersey. It will go against Bile. And we see Bile just pulled on the jersey of Behe. And again, that moment for Cameroon here. 4 minutes still left in this third quarter. A lot of time for them. It is their leading scorer at the line. Philippe Behe makes number one. 6 of 6. He is from the line. Now, he is 8 of 8. 16 points for him, and it's an 11-point game. I don't think we've been this close in a long time. 19 points the lead at one stage. Now, Cameroon have possession. Behe has it on the foul line. Tries to go behind his back. Travel. Well, there's just no space for him to attack in that situation. He apologizes to the bench. He had Vida underneath the ring. So there was no way he could attack us. South Sudan are going to commit a turnover. Give it straight back to Cameroon. So another opportunity. Gakuth is the man who gave it away. Here is Nzele. He'll pull up. He can shoot it. But wayward again. Nzele just hasn't shot the ball well at all. Shooting 25% coming into this game for three. He's 1 of 7 tonight. Gakuth finds Deng. Deng to Kwani. Kwani will have to take a three. Doesn't get it to go. We don't really have a lot of playmaking without the two key guys on the bench. It's now Leader gives it up. Shusei has the ball. Spins. Nice move. They move the ball on though. Cameroon, somebody's got to step up. Here is Beahay. He's been the leading scorer, but turnover from him. Kwani gives it to Gakuth. Gakuth's penetration is good. Tough finish from him off the glass. Over two defenders. Oh, swiftly moving from one side to the other as Gakuth saves it. Great defensive play from Gakuth. Kwani beats his man. Gets to the ring, and Gakuth is there for the offensive rebound. He's rejected. Chance to run for Cameroon. Nice step, and the finish is good for Bida. Great work from him. The block on one end, the motor, the engine to get out in transition, and what a way to get your first 2 points of the game. It's a 7-point game here. As the three is up and good. Oh, and a great response from South Sudan. Gakuth again. Sorry, this caption was slow. 58-44, so a 14-point game for South Sudan. Gakuth with his third three of the game. Important baskets for South Sudan. Here we see the rejection. And watch Peter run the floor all the way in, despite the attention of Barr trying to chase him down. First is good from Behe. This is the second. McCoy has come back in for this final 1:30. And he's going to turn it over. It's a kick. Well, play could have continued as I think Cameroon had a chance to run in transition there, but either way, possession for Cameroon. Gakuth remains in the game. There's Gakuth for three. There's a smaller lineup for South Sudan here. Offensive foul. McCoy playing some great defense. Causing problems, and Peter doesn't like it. Whistle, but yeah, you can see left arm, clear push from him. South Sudan ball then. Gakuth has it, holds and waits for the screen for Marial. Wang loses it. Chance, 3-on-1. Cameroon needs to finish. They can't. And the rebound taken in by South Sudan. They'll try and run the other way, but they give it up. Wang somehow gets it back for his team. And now Gakuth for three. Doesn't go. Both teams struggling in that period as Cameroon will slow it down. They want the screen. Adalamoto sets it. He pops. Adalamoto for three. It's good. Oh, he is their best three-point shooter here in Dakar. No question about that. Cuts it to a 10-point game. Just 5 points for Adalamoto. They need a stop here as McCoy draws the switch. Is guarded by Adalamoto. Now Gakuth for three, and he knocks it down. Well, the presence of McCoy on the floor, the defense had all eyes on him, and it left Gakuth with the space he needed. The end of the third quarter as Cameroon can't get it to a shooter. Gakuth has stepped up in that third quarter without McCoy on the floor. And what production for South Sudan from their 2-point guards. Incredible play from the 21 and 22-year-old as they have led South Sudan here. They have the 61 outside of the African continent. What a story it would be were they able to make it through to the World Cup 2023. A win here will be a big step towards that is for sure, as they have the chance of finishing this first international window in Africa 3-0. And the problem with the difference between shot clock and game clock. The game clock wasn't started. So now, sideline possession, Cameroon ball, South Sudan on defense. Zone for South Sudan. As Dalamoto has it. He's fouled by Wang. Sorry, it's man-to-man defense. Getting frustrated. And it's Kochbar, Kuth, McCoy, Marial and Wang, the 5 on the floor for South Sudan. For Cameroon, it's Dalamoto, Redcom, Bida, Nze, and Pita. That comes 3, doesn't go. Wang snatches in the rebound. McCoy over to Gatkuth. 2 point guards playing together here. Gatkuth, nice little kick out. Wang, clean look for 3, doesn't get it. Cameroon with the rebound. Dalamoto head in the opposite direction. Jump shot, leader, doesn't go. McCoy over to Gatkuth. This is where Sudan just need to kill the game. Get high quality shots every time. McCoy has it on the block, not a lot of space for him. Steps through, is fouled, and will shoot 2 shots. Well, it's the perfect offense for South Sudan. Got the shot clock under 10 seconds, and then will be rewarded with 2 free throws here. Chance to set their defense as well and give anything easy in transition to Cameroon. McCoy at the line. Well, he's got 22 points. Jackson McCoy, he had all of those in the first half where he was just absolutely outstanding. He is plus 18 on the plus minus. He misses that one from the line. That's the only thing he hasn't done exceptionally well today. McCoy shoot from the line, 4 of 6 now. A 14-point lead for South Sudan. Cameroon have the ball. Right, they're going to give it up cheaply. So possession back to South Sudan, who are making wholesale changes. Guys in and out for South Sudan. McCoy remains in the game. He has the ball. Uniomot has come back for South Sudan. Look at the amount of space McCoy has. Gets deep. Loses it on his way up. He'll stay with South Sudan. As Kwani, Wang, Kwani and Akuth have come back in. Stang looking on. Foul against Cameroon. So it's Akuth, Kwani, McCoy, Omot and Mao, the 5 for South Sudan after those 4 substitutions. Cameroon on defense, trying to deny it in. Kwani makes himself available, goes to McCoy. He comes off the screen. Again, the switch, and again, McCoy all the way to the basket. We've seen that before. It's like a reoccurring highlight in that first half. Cameroon just haven't figured out pick and roll defense. There's Nzuli, has it rejected from behind. Here comes McCoy, head of steam going the other way. Omar in transition, can't hit the three. Bounces kindly to Akuth, and now Mao, his three doesn't go. Two good looks for South Sudan there. They have a 16-point lead though. Redcom gives it up to Adalamoto. One more pass from him, and Zuli. Oh, he blows the layup. Summed up the game for Cameroon, really. Jeremy Nzuli couldn't get the finish to go. He is 1 of 9 from the field, but luckily for him, it was followed up and finished well by Mbala. He was fouled by McCoy, so that's 4 on Jackson McCoy, I believe. Let's have a look. So Benoit Mbala got the score, and it was foul number 4. Jackson McCoy just reached in. Didn't really need to. Mbala's free throw is good. And McCoy is going to go out. What a luxury for South Sudan, as they were able to bring in Jack Kuth, who is full of confidence. 14 points in 16 minutes for him. Here he is. Muaha nearly knocks it away, or nearly takes it away, just goes out of bounds. Kuth comes off a screen, pulls up, misses badly, didn't hit the ring. Shot clock continues to wind down, but Omar is fouled. South Sudan don't like the foul. The referees will go look at this one as well. So foul against Mbala. The referees talk about it. They're going to make sure all is okay here. South Sudan will go to the bench, as Cameroon do as well. So we'll get a replay here. Omar gets the rebound. Mbala commits the foul. I think Omar liked it. Thought it was a bit hard. Possession. So Mbala has it upgraded. 2 shots for Nuni Omot here. 13.7 rebounds for him. It's been hampered by foul problems. Makes the first. And the second. So stretches the lead now in favor of South Sudan. Back to 15 points. And now they have possession from the side. Kwani, the entry man. Okay, Kuth uses the high screen. And Kuth hands it off. Omot moves it on. Not great spacing for South Sudan here. Kwani will be called for the offensive foul. Well, had 4 guys in the same area for South Sudan. Kwani trying to make something happen at the end of the shot clock, called for the offensive foul. Possession now for Cameroon. They still trail by 15. Wide open look. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Falls to Cameroon again. Adalamoto He's called for the travel. Well, South Sudan wanted to travel on the first play. Didn't happen. Adalamoto continued to go to the basket, then was called for a travel later in the same play. It is possession for South Sudan. Adalamoto goes out. Sideline possession for South Sudan. They're trying to take it in from the end line. A scrappy period here in this fourth quarter. It is Kakuth with the ball. Now Kwani. They're going upstairs. But the lob play doesn't work. Searching for Omot. Cameroon knew it was coming, I think, against the zone. It is Shusei with the ball. Brings it to the far side. Enters to the low post. Kick out. Finds Mute. Mute all the way in for two. And a good driving finish from Mute. He's only got 5 on the game now. Game 13 again. Keeps sort of getting around this 13-point mark. It's man-to-man defense from Cameroon. South Sudan don't recognize that, but it doesn't matter because that is a big-time shot from Nuni Omot. They tried to run their zone offense. It didn't work. Omot said, no problem, I'll look after us. Buries the 3. He moves to now 18 points as the offensive foul is called, and Omot making plays on both ends. Here we see Omot in position, takes it on the chest. Philippe Ehe, who had a good first half, called for the foul. Once more, South Sudan just moved the ball. They turn it over though. Run out here. Can they finish? They can. Mute glides in for the easy 2. South Sudan have the luxury of this lead though. 69-53. They don't need to hurry. They'll isolate Omot on the far side. Omot trying to find some space against Ebois. Good defense from Paul Ebois on that possession. Baseline drive. Shusei throws it out of bounds. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Deng here. He wants to talk this over. Scrappy for his team. Pointed out Cameroon playing a zone into man-to-man defense. So organizes his troops, but they're going to turn it over. Wang trying to beat the pressure. Gives it up. Ebois down the floor. Doesn't get it. But it doesn't matter because all the way, all the finish. It is Shusei. He gets the score, and now offensive foul, and that is number 5 on Jackson McCoy. He goes to the bench. So McCoy, his game is done. What a game it has been. Impressive from that young man, 21 years of age, 25 points here tonight, 7 rebounds, 3 assists as well. He has on 10 of 12 from the field. Mute again gets to the rim, but leaves this one short. South Sudan, they need to slow it down here, as Coach Deng told them. Said wait until about 10 seconds, then they're going to get into this pick and roll play. And Tenipot gives it back to Kwani. Kwani uses the screen. Now can they finish it off with a score? Tough shot from Kwani, doesn't go. Good rebound, and a foul will be number 4 against South Sudan. So sideline possession for Cameroon. And you see McCoy frustrated on the sideline. He can't help his team. 12-point lead. Is it enough for South Sudan? That's good defense from Mute. So that must have been the 5th team foul against South Sudan, as the fouler Mukoya was late to go up. So rather than sideline, it's 2 shots here. Behe makes number 1, makes number 2. He has got 20 points personal now. And look at that, this game still there for Cameroon. It is 10 points with 4 minutes remaining. 69-59. Timeout called. Needed for this South Sudan team, because they have controlled this game from the start, really. 19-point lead at one stage. It's been consistently in double figures, but Cameroon are going to come with the press here. Is there a little belief in their eyes that they can get themselves back into this one? The Lions of Cameroon on defense now. Shot clock gets to 10. Kwani has it. South Sudan have used up the clock. Cameroon need to get a finish now as Omot finds some space. Is open, can't get it, and the rebound is taken in. Cameroon go the other way, but they're going to turn it over. Kwani with a heady play on defense. The finish doesn't go from Omot, but he will be at the line. So 2 shots for Nuni Omot. Well, it's another chance for Cameroon, wasn't it? How many times are we going to say that here today? 4 of 8 from the field. 18 points, 7 rebounds. First misses. Coach Deng looking on. Second, nothing but the bottom of the net. 11-point game. Time just ticking away for Cameroon, though. Needs to go quickly. Ebois trying to make it work. His jump hook is good. And a good play from Paul Ebois. 8.7 rebounds for him. Here's Omot. Beats the pressure, holds on to it, just wraps up the ball. That's how important it is to hold on to possession. Sudan have it. Kwani gives it up. Wang takes the 3. It's short. Rebound and push from Cameroon. Redcom now to the far side, and Zuli hasn't made one all game. He makes that though. It's been an offensive struggle for Jeremy Nzili. Was 1 of 8, but he's made that one, and it's a 6-point game. Still a long time to go here. Kuth is free. And Cameroon, they need to chase the game, but they can't allow openings like that. 2 crucial points for South Sudan. Peter moves it on. Now, Nzuli just made 1. He'll take another. High arcing shot, misses badly. Wang with the rebound. Beats the pressure. Now they can hold on to it. South Sudan, they just got to keep the ball moving. Use some clock. Kwani holding and waiting. Will get the screen from Akuth. Offensive foul against Kwani. Just the left arm. South Sudan, though, successfully used some time. And you can see it's a bit dramatic from Getcom there, but it is an offensive foul. Cameroon trail by 8, 1:47 left. They've got the ball. The problem for Cameroon, 5 of 18 they are from beyond the 3-point line. And they would love a couple of threes right here. Well, they might take a quick 2. They go up high. Ebois finishes hard. Paul Ebois is a dunk threat. He gets it. Makes it now a 6-point game. South Sudan break pressure. They're going to pull it out. Cameroon don't need to do anything but get a stop here. The clock's to 10. Kuth is a three-point shooter. Got to take away the shot. Clock to 4, 3. He's dribbling, trying to find that room. Kuth for 3. Misses everything. So the clock stops 1:15. It's a 6-point game. Oh, Ebois there. We see him collect it. And powerful finish. Ebois in his 16 minutes has 10 points and 7 rebounds. There he is as Adalamoto comes in for leading scorer up there. Cameroon need to be aggressive. They need to attack the ring here. Shusay has it. Moves it. Gets it back. Now he attacks. Shusay all the way. Lays it up. It's a 4-point game. Minute to go. Nuniomot crosses the half. Runs into trouble and a foul is called against Cameroon. So it will send Nuniomot to the line. Pita commits the personal. So Nuniomot will be at the line. He is 9 of 11 tonight from the free throw stripe. He is a good free shooter. Pita's game is done. Crucial free throws here. First is good. It will remain a 2-possession game, but it'll be 2 threes needed if Omot can make this one. Second misses. Ebois has some space. Ebois all the way in is rejected by Akuth. Great defensive play from him. Great work from Deng Akuth. Is that a game-saving block? It will be Cameroon possession on the end line. As they will call a timeout here. 5-point game. They are 2-0. They have led throughout here as Akuth. 4 blocks for him. He's got the matchup with Ebois. It goes to Ebois. He gets the switch against Kwani. Can shoot over the top of him. Ebois loses it. Cross-court pass. Adalamoto nearly turns it over. They're going to get a 3. No, they lose it again. Shot clock to 5. Ebois goes high, doesn't get it. Adalamoto can't get it. The tip, no good. Possession remains with Cameroon. They've got time, but they're going to turn it over. Well, the pass from Shusay bounces agonizingly out of bounds. So South Sudan have to get it in bounds here. Surely Cameroon will come with a foul. Lots of discussion. You don't want to commit a foul now if you're Cameroon. Out of bounds means it's an unsportsmanlike automatically in the final 2 minutes. Kwani will bring it in. They get it in safely. Oh, loose pass. Kwani collects it. They break the press. They're over the halfway line. Cameroon not looking to foul. Time is running away here. South Sudan holding, waiting. They know time is on their side. As Akuth gets it, can't finish with his offensive rebound. He is now fouled with less than 9 seconds left on this one. Well, Cameroon chose not to foul. They eventually committed the personal as Akuth was about to lay it up, surely for an easy 2. He will now be at the line. He hasn't scored, a lot today, Akuth. Just 2 points. 6 rebounds and 4 blocks for him, though, as he misses the first. Will there be a miracle? South Sudan did not want to foul a 3-point shooter here if Akuth misses. To seal the game, Akuth. It goes. Cameroon get it to Ebois. Ebois, couple of dribbles. Looking around, he needs to go somewhere. Are they going to get a shot away in time? They take the 3, it doesn't go. So that is the end of the game. Hard-earned victory for South Sudan. They went through some adversity and they will finish this window of international games unbeaten as South Sudan take this one 74-68 over Cameroon.